I look at Puff. Puff was on his what they call victory lap, if you will. Just got celebrated from MTV, just got the key to New York City, changing shit to love, was doing so good. He gave people made publishing back. He was doing everything to change his reputation. But it was one thing that I think the thing that brought him down was Carisha.
What do you mean?
Nigga, hey bro,
explain.
Don't nobody piss your ex bitch off more than you turning up the next bitch. Everything he promised for Cassie, he gave to Carisha. He gave her a show. He gave her a deal. When she's performing, she ain't signed to him. That nigga showing up to her shows like this, his artist, like supporting her. And if you Cassie, you looking like, nigga, I spent 13 years with you begging you to give me that. And you giving it to this bitch. And now you making me penny pitch. Now I'm gonna sue your ass. Cause that's what a woman would do. Like, this nigga, dog, you turned up. That's why it's very dangerous. Turning up the next person. Nigga, you turned up your girlfriend. And by the way, he did right by Carisha. That's what he's supposed to do. But now Cassie is like, what about me? And all the shit I endured. Dog, that's why they got a term called the starter wife. The starter wife always goes through the bullshit first. The starter wife always goes through that. When Puff was in his dark stage, he was with Cassie. Now he's in his love era, he with Carisha. Carisha got a way different experience than Cassie did. Who you think that pissed off more than anybody? The bitch that didn't get what she wanted.
You might be onto something.
So I'm gonna sue your motherfucking ass, give me some money and call it a day. And then she got paid.
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
Sean Combs is a monster.
I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything.
I think Sean Combs can get away with anything.
I've known Sean since he was 4 years old. That's my little bro.
He already knew what he wanted.
I can be your manager, just give me a chance.
I went to a lot of Puffy parties. These were the parties that you needed exclusive access to get into.
He thought that if people fear him, they respect him.
Honestly, I didn't want to be around him unless there was cameras.
Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me.
When Puff was around, it was like, get it together or this could be over.
You got me acting crazy in front of all these people.
Something is not right with this.
I've been with Sean for quite a while, and I've captured a lot of moments. Anytime the studio or any rooms is red, it's making love and sex. Some of the ones who went in the room, for sure they were underage.
They said they could ship me off and sell me to anyone.
How did this superstar music mogul become an alleged monster?
And I can show you how we have fun and stay out of jail, too.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
there's a lot of people out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality, they're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh?
You know what happened? You should have never sued the liquor company. That's where you f***ed up. You f***ed up. They don't give a f*** about you tearing up booty holes. You f***ed up when you sued the liquor company. Because the liquor company is owned by the biggest conglomerate on earth, the Black Rock people. You done bit off the hand that was feeding you. And now you chop both your feet and your hand off. And your head's coming next. You was making money with Ciroc. Just shut the f*** up. You just thought your ego got out of whack because you was controlling everything at them freak parties. Now you think you control the hand that's feeding you. Stupid. He sued the liquor company May 2023. November 2023, Cassie come up with the lawsuit. Connect the dots. Cassie got 2 checks. She got a check from the mother liquor company people that put her up to doing that shit. And she got a check from Puffy to try to keep her quiet. Too late. Think. It ain't illegal yet, but they working on
it. In the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
It kind of makes me think about a couple things too. So we just talked about Jay-Z and Puff. There was also this allegation floating around that Diddy has set up Jamie Foxx, or that Diddy was the reason why Jamie Foxx got in the hospital. Did you hear that rumor? And what's the details that you understood what took place? Because all of us thought it was COVID related, and I think Jamie even saw a video of him talking about he had took something and then like some time later he fell out. But what's going on with that?
Well, there was a rumor, or I can't say it was a truth because I wasn't there, but there's been a rumor that the whole time when Jamie was out, for the industry insiders, Diddy did that to him.
Okay.
He caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and his security beat Jamie ass, and that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly, right? But then there's the thing where they saying that they gave him some type of pill or something that knocked him out. But it all was alleged connected back to Diddy, right? Because something happened with Diddy and Jamie. Now, more recently, Jamie has a special coming out on Netflix called What Had Really Happened Was, and I went to the taping of it. It was 3 days taping. I went to the first show, I went to the last show.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
So it's got to be a joke, though, right?
I don't think he was joking. Y'all can determine was he joking or not.
I know, Deanna. And let me let you know something. While you sitting in this car, you don't run shit. Tell her, Potter. Dick drive this car, not pussy. Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?
I wouldn't say his get back, but for his protection, Jamie was scared, right? He disappeared, right?
Mm-hmm.
He out now as soon as Puff went to jail, right? We see him at the game with Jerry Jones, right? Before, nobody seen Jamie. We just had these mysterious sightings of him on the boat, and then they had the fake Jamie out here, right? Then we haven't seen him. As soon as Puff went to jail, he was at the goddamn Dallas basketball game. I mean, football game, right? And now he just went and shot his special. And who's special strongly based around? Diddy.
Now, interesting enough, Jamie has always had like jokes about Diddy. In his I Might Need Security special, he has a bit about Diddy then.
Yeah,
and
but it's not this.
And it's interesting though, because I thought they were always friends. I thought they had like a history of friendship.
They did.
And he always would go to Puff's parties and all
They
that.
did. They had a bromance, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They was bros.
And then it went sour.
Somewhere. Under the rainbow.
So as the rapper and media mogul sits in the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center on these federal charges, it is being reported that federal prosecutors from the Southern District of New York, where this case is being prosecuted, are now traveling across the pond to London, that they are looking for more possible victims over there. The U.S. Sun reporting that a team of detectives have arrived in London, that they came last week, that this is based on allegations that Combs may have abused women in the UK. And after all, when you think about it, Combs has been in London regularly for years. If we attach it to the time frame that was laid out by prosecutors in their indictment, because they allege that he was abusing women since 2009, while Combs, for example, back in 2010, was promoting his film Get Him to the Greek. In June of 2010, he launched Sean John in London. And at the time, he said, I have always enjoyed traveling throughout Europe and spend much of my vacation time here, and London truly feels like a second home to me. Now, a few things to note here about this report. One, how can this tie back to the current charges? Well, in the charges that he currently faces, there is an element of transporting people either across state lines or international lines for the purposes of forced or coerced commercial sex and prostitution. And for the racketeering charge, prosecutors explain how this criminal enterprise that he allegedly was the leader of engaged in activities that affected foreign commerce. So, in other words, if this abuse occurred abroad, if this is another pattern of abuse that maybe emanated in the United States and then went abroad and came back, or if there are witnesses to this abuse abroad, maybe American citizens were being abused abroad and then you have witnesses in the UK, or maybe Combs was transporting people from London back to the United States for criminal purposes, you could see how prosecutors would be interested in such evidence as a form of sex trafficking or transportation of people for the purposes of prostitution or a racketeering conspiracy. In fact, a source told the Mirror, quote, given the huge amount of time he spent in London, there are concerns that the alleged offending was not confined to America's shores. Prosecutors are imploring anyone in the UK who may have information they feel could help the investigation to get in touch. And this, by the way, is consistent with what a lot of us in the legal community have been saying, that we should expect the possibility of a superseding indictment in Combs' case. This is when you have additional information, you go back to the grand jury to get a new amended indictment.
I'm gonna give it to you raw. Parents, make sure that you don't get fucked. Straight up. There's a lot of fucking going on in the entertainment industry, the music industry. Everybody's getting caught up into something. I'm cured now, though, everybody. I'm cured. Everything's good. You know, y'all can have me over for dinner. Everything is good.
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you this.
But I just wish, to be honest, that the people that are being accused of certain things, they should just step up and be like, yo, they bugging. You know what I mean? Just dead that shit. Like, you know, this is a very transparent place and world in these days. It's very easy to say that's not true. You know, I wasn't at that party. I didn't do what they said I did. And, you know, I remember when I would ask Jay, yo, well, how come they keep saying we beefing? And how come you don't say nothing about it? He'd be like, oh, I don't want to bring no fuel to it. Nah, that brought all the fuel to it. So being silent is sometimes the loudest thing in the world. So I believe if the things aren't true, because I hear the stuff that Jaguar says, and she be on like 10 toes down, like not allegedly. And I've been sued for not saying allegedly. That's why I got this problem I have now with this judgment. I have been sued for not saying allegedly. So the things she's saying, and she'd be like, no allegedly, like no Diddy pause, or like, you know, like, you know, they be like, no allegedly. I would think that they could shut that down. So I'm curious. Now, I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm saying, yo, well, how come when I say the littlest shit, like I got sued again by that, again, I don't want to get sued, right? Because they take anything. But Josh Weber, that the dude that's pretending he directed a movie I directed based on my personal account, sued me in LA again for $4 million for a interview I did with Earn Your Leisure where I didn't even say his name. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful. So I know, like, you can get sued for nothing. So I'm like, yo, how come nobody's suing these people? Why won't they just say nah? Like, you know, I'm not calling out no names, but we all know that the shit they're saying is nuts. Pause. It's so that I can't even, it's nuts. And not just for Homeboy, for everybody. So I'm hoping the stuff I'm hearing isn't going to happen. I'm hoping that the stuff I'm hearing isn't true. I don't want anybody to be that dark. I don't want another blow for hip hop. You know? And I'm just trying to figure out, you know, I'm very curious to know who was at them parties. You know what I'm saying? Like someone was there. You know, I'm not going to even hold you. Like, I can't pretend I don't want to know. But I'm saying, like, DiCaprio, and I can tell you stories about that dude later or at another time. But he came out and was like, yo, I don't, you know, he said something. He did say something. His press, whatever they wanted him to say, he had a statement. So I want to know why there's no statements from all these, like the shit they saying is unbelievable. It's crazy. It's nuts. Pause. And I've never seen Like, my legacy has never been compromised in that way, where people are making, you know, the cartoons. You see, there's this like dark cartoon that'd be on. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Just the fact that it's being said, it's the same thing. Like, I'm sure people want to know between me and Homeboy, yo, why are y'all beefing? He's never explained that. He's never said like any of those things. So I just think in this day and age, based on the accusations that happened, not just him, everybody should just, you know, I did. When they said that those parties with me and Aaliyah and Jennifer Lopez, yeah, bro, I was at a party with Aaliyah, Jennifer Lopez is on the pillow, Natani's on the pillow. I'm going to be on that pillow, you know what I'm saying? But not next to no dudes. And then I'm out. But I addressed it. You know, I'm transparent. Like, you could ask me any question. Like, I say no, and you could ask me why I said no, and I'll explain it to you. You could challenge me. But at the end of the day, if I'm expecting you to consume the things that I'm doing, my products, I do believe that you deserve a certain degree of honesty. Like, why do we all have to wait? I don't want to wait. Just tell us what happened. Or tell us it didn't happen. Say something. Not just y'all, anyone that's being accused of that shit, bro, because we definitely want to know. The whole world wants to know. But when people start resigning and people start erasing their Twitters, then it just starts to look suspicious, and, you know, it makes people ask questions.
And then I'm thinking, like, damn, everybody's gay? Or, like, how many people are holding this secret that I knew? And you got to think about something. Like, I and my crew, we started Pause. So to me, I'm like, damn, Pause might have really saved my life, or at least made it where people understood my boundaries. And that was the reason why we made up Pause. So you knew that there wasn't me having no double meanings, none of that playing. Pause. Now, if I'm saying pause and everyone's laughing, but you really are kind of upset because undercover you know, may be gay, you probably hate me. So now it all makes sense to me. And because nobody's saying anything until further notice, to me, everybody that acted a certain way, and I'm trying to figure out why, and I might have been like, yo, it's bitchy, or, you know, y'all acting like men with vaginas. To me, until that's kind of made clear, and I'm not mad, it's just, I'm like, oh, I get it now. Everybody was gay.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
There was a young lady on social media. Her name is Cola Booth. And writer Cola Booth had quite a few tweets today that gave the impression that Kim Porter allegedly told her that Diddy would, let's read what she would said, okay? So here's the thing. This Diddy thing, she said, is not a surprise, but it makes me remember the horrible way he treated my friend Kim Porter and how I've always silently held him responsible for her young death. Rest in peace, Kim. Now, I feel bad for Cassie getting beat up like that, but I still remember when Cassie allowed herself to be used racially against Kim as Diddy humiliated, beat, I guess, Kim for years. Are you effing kidding me? He beat the out of Kim Porter. Why do y'all think I was so hard on these damn men back in the day? Always cussing them out. I wrote an article attacking Diddy. Y'all thought I was lying? Oh my God. There's no hope for women in our communities. What y'all saw in that video of Diddy beating Cassie was nothing. We'll never forget the time he tried to make Kim Porter lick Cassie's tampon. Why did the room just smell like fish when I read that? Like, you guys don't know the half of what women go through with famous and powerful men, be they rappers, be they Bin Laden, be they actor, no idea, and you always demonize women always. She just should have stopped it at the tampon. Now, she claims that she's only met Kim one time and that her and Kim talked over the phone over 2 years. And Kim told her all this. Now, I don't believe that. I'm going to be honest with you. Here's the reason why I believe it. Because there's a lot of celebrities that I be on the phone with and they just pour out everything. These calls are off the record. However, it's just they need somebody to talk to vent to. Even though she's only met Kim one time, like, where would she get that from? Who thinks of stuff like that to say? Like, that's some nasty work. She was basically trying not to make Cassie out to be a victim, saying that Cassie got off on Diddy praising her over Kim Porter, and even according to this young lady-ish, I don't know if she's a full lady, I apologize, but she was giving Wendy Williams. Okay, in the body. She said that even one time, like, Diddy came in and made Kim get out the bed so that he could get in it with Cassie, and Cassie was like laughing and got in the bed. So needless to say, I'm not trying to back things up because Cassie really did try to honor Kim, and I heard in Kim's last days her and Kim had gotten close and they had bonded over the same trauma. So she didn't know what it was that Kim was going through, and she probably did think Kim was jealous because of the way Diddy presented everything, because she was young and naive. And so once she got a little older and she saw, oh wow, because he did put her on a pedestal, and then allegedly, well, not allegedly, according to the video, started to treat her like how he treated Kim. And it's no secret that, even TMZ has reported that Diddy broke Kim's nose on a boat. And so he would go above and beyond to try to hide the things that he used to do to Kim. Here's when things got thick, allegedly. It's when Kim found out about the freak-offs and what was going down at these freak-offs. And so she was preparing to expose him, and that's when the dirt got involved. So for her to get online and say, like, Cassie was right there and he tried to make, I guess, Kim, that's a ritual. You have to understand, like, that's a submission, that is perversion at its lowest. And I knew the feds were gonna pick up, because the way she strategically wrote that lawsuit, she left crumbs and receipts everywhere. Even though she got her money, she still intended for him to go down, whether she testified or not, because she told in the lawsuit verbatim where everything what happened, what they did. Even had Kid Cudi to come out to say that he blew up his car, and because he was allegedly dating Cassie and all this stuff. It's a lot going on. The only two people we heard from is J-Lo and Lori Harvey. Like I said, we need answers. Somebody DM them and tell them Tasha K need answers. We already told y'all years ago what Diddy was on. Y'all didn't believe the little girl. Now y'all coming out DMing her talking about she's sorry. And I'm going to tell you recently what happened to Gina. When this lawsuit hit with Cassie, he had Gina hit me trying to get a payment so he can say allegedly that I paid Gina to come on my platform to say all of this. She was, can I get the payment now? Can I get the payment now? I was like, I don't pay. You have to be all the way 100 to come on my platform to tell the stories, because you will never say that Tasha K ever paid you to lie. Don't let that first case fool you. Had I would have just left it at the interview and not got on Twitter and said what I said, everything would be fine. We really stand on business. I'm not in the industry, but I'm of the industry, because I'm standing on the outside waiting on somebody to come outside and bring me some receipts, okay? This is what we do here, and we will always, as long as I have breath in my body and I have a platform, we will always give a voice to the voiceless. Everybody else can interview the celebrities. I don't care. Take them. When they sister call, their girlfriend call, their boyfriend call, their baby mama call, their husband call, and they done something, and then came out here and lied and tried to cover it up. We here. There's always 2 to 3 sides to every story. But y'all have been so brainwashed to even believe what they say is face value just because they got money. Y'all would rather call somebody like me sitting on YouTube. Ain't no way this broke bitch got this and got that. Why would somebody bring her this? Why would somebody bring her that? Well, ask the question why. Because I'm not afraid of them.
It's crazy that Diddy has prosecutors flying everywhere trying to find some more shit to pretty much convict him of. Then he has people coming out of the woodworks in America talking about they were victims, men mostly, and a lot of females. There's like 120 different victims in Diddy's case right now, and they're trying to find more victims going to the UK and stuff like that. But Jamie Foxx pretty much came out and said that Diddy was responsible for him being hospitalized and stuff like that. This is crazy news, because and he's the one that pretty much called the FBI. All right, so this is crazy. So why would Diddy hurt Jamie Foxx when they've been doing Diddy parties together for years? When Jamie Foxx was in most of the Diddy parties, if he could make, I mean, he's admitted to most of them, and Diddy always, took pictures and been with Jamie like right hand man down there. Not that deep, but they hosted, what was it, the naked basketball party or something like that. They was doing basketball parties. I think that was like Jamie Foxx thing where dudes get stripped naked. And then we got the Diddy party where dudes is pretty much getting, banged. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, man. Just some more Diddy information for you. You guys take it how y'all want to. But I don't even know. Like, did he do it? Did he not do it? Nah, it's too many fucking victims now. He fucked even if he did or didn't. Now he got more victims than who was that? Bill Cosby. He got more victims than R. Kelly. This surviving Diddy shit is going crazy. So y'all stay tuned and see what the hell. Now Jamie Foxx a victim. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see what else Hollywood director, Hollywood actor, or actress, or entertainer, or singer is gonna come out against Diddy next. It is what it is, man. Silence acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.